Jo, Kudus, wat vind je eigenlijk van het Israël-Palestina-conflict?
Wow, Ethan, great movie.
Ik hoorde lang, maar nog ooit. Ik hoorde.
Hello, salam. Today I am with Simbal Karma. You may know him from Fish Tank, where he won the cell in season 3. He was the only Indian there, so he received a lot of, let's say, shit. No pun intended. I didn't mean to say India is shitty or anything. Anyway, Simbal, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure being here.
Nice. Let's jump straight into it. I have 3 questions
Yeah.
for you. And first of all, I want to ask you if you are ready.
Sure. I mean, I guess.
Okay,
As ready
so
as I could be.
the first question I've
Yeah.
noted down is blah, 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 racism, blah, 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 blah. Like in Fish Tank, you have, let's say, a right-leaning audience, mostly Americans. And I'm a person from Amsterdam, so I have kind of like a bird's eye view of everything. And I see just like, it's a racist show, in my opinion. And I'm going to be truthful in that. I just say that to the camera. It's a racist show, but I like it and it's funny. And I want to ask you, Simbal, the N-word was said to you, about you, and in your presence multiple times during Fish Tank. And I was wondering how it made you feel.
Interesting. So I don't use the word, and I don't use the N word. I think it has a lot of like historical weight to it.
Yeah.
It is something that I
You don't need to
people
use
who-
it, right?
Sorry?
You don't need to use it, so why use it, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's not my place to reclaim it, by any means. It's
Exactly.
not my place. And
Exactly.
I respect the people who use it, and I respect the people who stay away from it.
Yeah.
As per like the word being used on the show, whether it was towards me or towards another contestant, so to speak, we got to understand the fact that Fish Tank is a show that is created in order to
Entertain.
outsource entertainment.
Yeah. It's a comedian show at the end of the day. It's a reality show, but it's supposed to be comedy. So everything needs to be taken with a grain of salt, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Very correct. Yeah. So if we all are over there in that house, we are all being paid. I cannot speak for everyone else, but there are most.
I've seen enough clips. Paid. Everyone got paid a lot. I know.
Exactly. So we were being paid to be there. You know? And if we're being paid to be there, if they're hosting us, if they're feeding us, it comes with set of like responsibilities, set of like expectations, set of criterias are there where, if someone, we're there to perform, we're there to entertain people, and we're there to do the job. And that's why we're actually being paid to be there in the first place. So
that's good. I think that's a good segue into my next question, because I think you worded that perfectly. Because I think as an Indian actor, you might have heard of racial roles, as in like I've seen a show on Netflix called Jack of all trades, master of none. That was the title. It's with an Indian comedian, and he kind of resonated with me because he talked about Indian roles and being cast as an Indian and having to do an accent. And my question, first of all, is how many roles have you had as an actor so far, in general?
Sure. So as an actor. Okay, so I've had a numerous amount of like roles to play over the years.
Yeah.
From like full length feature films to like short films, so to speak. Being an Indian actor in America comes with its own kind of like set of challenges and opportunities.
Yeah. So it's kind of like they want you to play the Indian card, but at the same time, you kind of have to capitalize on it, because at the end of the day, if you're not going to take it, who else is going to take it? The same mentality criminals have. Yeah. So it's kind of not a good mentality, but end of the day, you're getting money. So.
Yeah. but that's the thing, like that's what I'm trying to say, go for, like, like the industry is evolving, there is
Yeah,
like representation is growing day by day, but I still feel like we need to do a lot of work when it comes to like shaping and crafting the whole idea of
especially in
stereotype,
America, right?
of this whole stereotyping,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and so like, like over the years, like there have been times where I've actually like turned down roles in order to because I was being typecasted,
Yeah.
and I had to turn down roles because that's not how I see myself playing in the long run, so every time I'm trying to do a project or like play a role a specific way, I'm always like kind of like um, you know pushing myself, pushing my boundaries, kind of like trying to bring a whole new different
You're trying to yoink it, so take it and twist it in your own way, right?
exactly, yeah,
Yeah.
to bring in
I
make it
learned
more
that from a
authentic.
YouTuber called Ludwig. So shout out to Ludwig.
Oh, nice. Shout out.
So
Yeah,
to
yeah,
segue to our last question, the third question I have, my favorite number, and you said it's your favorite number as well, right?
yes, I love the
Let's
number
first of
three.
all
Yeah.
ask, well, why is it your favorite number?
Well, my birthday is September 21, so 2 plus 1 is number three.
Aha.
So yeah, so
April
according to
5. April,
numerology,
sorry. Never mind. I wanted
yeah,
to make a Dutch joke. I'm not going to do it.
according to numerology, I'm lucky number three.
Lucky
So
number
I
three.
just go with
Nice.
it.
Nice, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
My last question
Mhm.
is actually I think a third
Yeah.
question is unnecessary. I think the why is your favorite number three? I think that's a perfect third question to have. And I think I just want to thank you for your time,
Okay.
Simbal. Your very precious
Yeah.
time and my precious time that we combined to make this,
Of
in
course.
my opinion, a pretty interesting interview that might give some insight to not only Indian people but also in general people of color. So thank you, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day. Bye. Ciao.